Central Valley real quick and get out to Yosemite. So we left the Central Valley, are starting to head uphill, and most of the terrain is about like this. The reason I'm showing you this is up ahead we're going to have a real rapid shift in environment. We're about to head up that mountain out there. The water is still pretty low. Should be almost all the way up to that bridge. Now you can see the water pipe coming down from the mountains. You can see we're leaving the chaparral and scrub forest behind. We're going to come around these corners. The peak is right over there at the summit. So now we're about to summit the Priest Grade. Just up ahead, you can already see some pine trees. We're going to crest this little hill. It's the big forest. And the little forest town. We're in the snowy mountains. Now we're just about 2 miles past the last spot. So, quite a difference. So as it turns out, they had the chain requirements up right at the entrance to Yosemite. People who have four-wheel drive and snow tires don't have to put on chains, but we're two-wheel drive. And really chains are safer for everybody anyway. So, I don't know, it'll take us a lot longer to get to the valley. We might not get as much hiking in as we had planned, but it's gonna be a fun trip. It's already a fun trip. Definitely need the chains. We're still wobbling a little bit. Yep, if I get up over 25 at all, it just starts swinging all over the place. Yosemite Valley, it is winter down here. Or it's still up, really. It's 4,000 feet up. We might get another view up ahead, actually. And there's Half Dome. At Curry Village. And we're about to get out and see about a little hike. Didn't take long to run into a little wildlife. There's Roxana, and we are heading up the start of the John Muir Trail. We'll see how far we can get. It's already getting pretty late. We got held up a little bit. Here's Merced River. I always forget where to park for this trail, and then we had to take a little shuttle over here after walking around for 5 minutes. Okay, here's the sign for the start of the trail. The real sign anyway, the first real sign. We're walking in the snow and lots of big rocks. getting up there. Your big cliffs all around. You hear the water down there. Lots of icicles dripping. Tell you, we're not cold though. We got our cold weather, wet weather army suits on. You can see Roxana's got the jacket and the pants. And we have the gloves, which are, it's all Gore-Tex. As you can see, Roxana's covered head to toe. And here, show them my little, yeah, I got this belt that goes to these suspenders that is holding our water. It's a water rig, as well as my backpack, which is of course strapped with tons of gear. But this water rig, it puts all the weight on my waist and a little bit on my shoulders. It's very nice. I'm carrying a gallon of water, plus sodas in my backpack, plus all kinds of other stuff, and it's fine. A little bit tricky walking, but so far we're on the section of the trail that's actually, it's paved underneath here and pretty heavily used, so it's pretty smooth. We'll see what happens when we get to the junction with the JMT trail. A little snow on the sun. Sun on the snow, I mean. Coming up on the footbridge across, they call it the Vernal Falls footbridge, but you'll see in a moment that the falls are still quite a ways off. The falls are way up there. And here we go. This is where the Mist Trail is closed, and we will head off to the right. And our good buddy is our Muir Trail. Let's see how far we get. So yeah, and I realize some of you might not realize this. The Mist Trail goes straight up the side of the rock along the river to the waterfall, and a good portion of it is just stairs cut right into the rock. It's very steep and difficult and totally icy in the winter. It's covered in mist and water in the spring and summer. That's why they call it the Mist Trail. There's even water running down the trail. So in the winter we take this slightly safer alternative. Just switch back in our way up the mountain. Every once in a while some snow falls off a tree. We're just making our way up. As you can see, we just hit a bit of a wall here. Nice valley below us. And we head up. Roxana is reaching the high point on our trail, and then we're about to head down. And I'll tell you guys, if you want to see what this is like in summer, I have an excellent video of the Mist Trail that I will... Oh, I was wrong. We're going up a little more. But I will post a link to the Mist Trail video in the description because the year that I went would happen to be it was like a 50-year rainflow, and I got it near the peak, not quite the maximum flow, but pretty close. And it's pretty impressive water flowing. That year what happened was we had a fair amount of rain, and then to top it off, it got warm really early, so all the snow melted at once. So it made for super waterfalls. So that link will be in the description. Well, I was way off on that other one, but now we're getting up there. I think we're just about there. About 1,400 feet up total. Sorry, the camera's going a little blue on us here. Not sure why I can't get the white balance to straighten out. But we made it to the top. We're actually above the falls we're going to now. Look at that, huh? There is Nevada Falls. We won't make it quite all the way to that one. You can see right there is a sign. We're going to turn left and go down to Vernal Falls. So that is the John Muir Trail continuation, which would go over Nevada Falls. But you can in the winter actually go down here, across the river on a bridge, and over that way to the top of the falls if you really want, but we won't have time today. It's getting dark. Nice snowfield in the sun up there. Vernal Falls, that's the one we were looking up at from the footbridge earlier. Now we're looking down at it. This last little half mile has been switchbacks that are very slippery. So I haven't been taking any shots along here. I'll just give you a quick look. And in a few minutes we'll be at the open area and get a better look at the falls. And we made it to the river. Quite a scene. Going down in these woods to the falls. Okay, so the Emerald Pool is just over there, but it's just all covered in snow and ice right now. And you can see right there. Now, if you ever come here, don't go on the other side of this fence. People die every year because they think they can go on the other side of this fence and be okay. Do not go on the other side of this fence. And here we come. Sometimes the water, especially in the spring, the water will just rush up. You know, maybe the river will just swell a little bit from some uphill flow. How about that, huh? And And so the Mist Trail actually comes up along there, and inside those rocks over there is actually a stairway up those rocks. Well, quite a bunch of views we got here, huh? Very nice. Well, we made it. We're gonna relax for a little bit and then head back down. Probably get dark on us soon. Definitely cold out, but we're not really feeling it much. Not with this kind of hiking. All right, folks. We made it back to the top. Look at these three giant. That's Half Dome on the left, and then one of those is Liberty Cap. I think maybe the one all the way on the right. I'm not sure what they all are, but they sure look awesome. And it's dark, but the rest of the trail down is not too bad. Yeah, we still got a little light. Yeah, it's pretty good. It was just really good to get out, get a little bit of winter, see some big waterfalls. Yeah, if you want more hiking videos, I mean, I have some in my playlists there. My channel is all about the playlist because I have a lot of different kinds of videos. But I definitely suggest checking out the featured channels on the right side of my channel page, because there are a lot of really excellent hiking videos in those guys, different, and girls, different channels. So yeah, definitely check that out. Now we're making our way down in the dark. You can actually see fairly well. And yeah, that's about it. I didn't move to California to live in the winter all the time. I just like to experience it once in a while, and we sure got a good bunch of snow and cold weather today, that's for sure. And I got to try out my water rig. I definitely didn't need to carry a whole gallon of water with me, but I'm really impressed with how well this distributes the weight. So I'm very happy with that. It's mainly a rig I got for the desert. And yeah, down we go. I have to drive back on the chains in the dark for 25 miles to the gates of Yosemite, and then drop out of the mountains to where the roads are clear again. Alright, well, thanks for coming with us, and we'll see you next time.